the strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kicks, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. Michael Bisping steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Michael the Count Bisping.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
So with 18 career wins by knockout or TKO, the UK's biggest mixed martial arts star by far. Here is the former UFC middleweight champion, Michael the Count Bisping. He has battled injuries, he has battled adversity, he has battled naysayers, and Michael Bisping has emerged through it all, and his future undeniably lies in the UFC Hall of Fame. His present, this matchup tonight with a fellow top middleweight. All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close, staying tight so that the kickboxer is very limited with using his legs, but he can always land and turn on that beautiful hook.
Joy gets back up. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Bisping gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming in.
Oh, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Quick jab. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that
kick. Oh, found the home for that left hand. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques. And
huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
And he comes through with a big knee. Oh, going back to the uppercut, well, nearly connected. Just over 2 minutes, round one. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands. He's got to keep pressing here.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Punch got blocked there. Back to the jab now, no good. All right, single collar tie now. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Bisping. Back and forth we go. Under a minute now to go in the round. With conviction to the body. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. He's looking for that left hand, not there.
And there's that jab.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Bisping's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Final seconds here. Just missed with the leg kick. Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're gonna lead the dance as we go forward. Heavy body kick lands.
Kick to the body now, that one won't land. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time, this guy's making sure nothing lands.
The Korean Superboy gets hit. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Back and forth we go.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Bisping getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Choi gets back up here. Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, my God.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Bisping gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now is continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight. Oh, he's wobbling now.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. And that one certainly found the target. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Choi's now dealing with a cheek cut. Try to establish that jab. Oh, no pad on the foot. That's a solid kick right there. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Bisping. All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Well, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Back to the feet now. Oh, huge left. Hook, that'll land. Trying to get the knees going. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing.
Work.
All right, round three coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut
You ready
on
to fight?
his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Third round underway. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner should maximize those 60 seconds on the street.
This is what happens. Very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Give me punches and punches.
Oh, that body shot hurt him.
There it is. He's cut. Give the elbow.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Unable to connect with the right. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Out of range with that one.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Well, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area west.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Oh, massive kick lands flush. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Choi's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Straight right is there. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Let's get behind that jab now.
Choi gets caught by that straight hand. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Choi's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you got to like the output here down the stretch. Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one ends.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in positions to win this fight.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, back and forth we go. Blood is everywhere. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Able to block that one. Bisping's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. Effective use of the jab there by Bisping. Shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, the jab counter came, perhaps it was telegraphed a little bit. Nice job getting up to block it by the Korean Superboy.
He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Oh, goes upstairs and lands with the high kick. Bisping's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Oh,
got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head.
Leg kick lands. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Nice uppercut.
Cardio looks great. He's still bouncing. He's still moving. He's still real confident. He's trying to set a trap here so he can engage and really spring in there with a couple big strikes.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
You know, I gotta tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. You gotta raise that guard.
You gotta get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you gotta forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep your elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face, because every time you're gonna just get more and more swollen. He did a great job of blocking that punch. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move. Left hook, right hand.
Oh! There, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's... Oh! He's hurt.
Swing and a miss by Bisping. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Bisping's cut right on the bridge of his nose. Does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it. And you got to think straight connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. This is such a crazy fight.
Set up your takedown.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Bisping's doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues.
Let's go. Cut. Work that cut.
45 seconds remain in the round. Bisping's an absolute mess right now. There is blood everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them call in the ringside physician between rounds. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Let me see that hook.
And a miss with the right hook. Choi's face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. 10 seconds to go in round 4. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, well, that's the end of the round, and we will go right into the corner of the fighter with that brutal cut on his nose. Really, really bad here. You got to think they're going to, at the very least, call the doctor in, and if that cut gets any worse than it is now, they will have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, Somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Choi's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Watson striking, now throwing offense, countering with the hook. Nice job by Bisping. Good job blocking that shot. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it. Shooting high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, close guard now. Choi's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts setting. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Choi's has got full mount now. Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Choi. The cut men on both sides have done an outstanding job keeping these guys in this fight. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. In the half guard.
Choi's back in full mount. Pretty good ground and pound by him here, he told us. Watch him back to the feet we go after a lot of ground fighting. We'll see if he can rally here late in this final round.
John, he needed this. He needed to get up to give himself an opportunity. Now he's got a chance. Does he cash in?
Well, he is completely gassed at this stage of the fight. I'm not sure if he's lost his will to continue, but might be time to just put that controller down and take a breather.
I mean, he gonna keep pressing those buttons as long as he can. You gotta get him out of there if you're winning, because he gonna keep on button mashing. Right now, the button mashing becomes even more dangerous because he's like a Wolverine that's cornered, and now all he can do is fight to try to win. If you're gonna go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Choi's in the stacked guard now. Could be some real trouble here. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Great job landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Excellent ground and pound there by Bisping. It is hard to hear ourselves on the headsets. This place is going crazy after one of the best fights of the year. Both men put it all on the line. Just really a sight to behold from minute one of this fight.
Well, they told us. They both told us. Strap in. This is going to be one of the best fights you've ever seen, and boy, has it delivered. We have seen blood. We have seen heart. We have seen spirit. We have seen these two lay it on against each other. Hey, it takes two to tango, and we had the two right guys in the octagon tonight to produce an instant classic.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks concerned. What's the referee waiting for?
I mean, the time is now to pull the plug on this fight. I don't think anyone would have a problem with saying tonight's just not his night. Sure, he's tough. We don't want to see a guy's toughness on display to this level to try to stay in the fight.
All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Doo-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary